Hello everybody, it is Thursday, November 21st, Blackjack, 21 Blackjack. Thursday, November 21st, 2024. And I'm here at the Santa Monica Pier. You got Big Dean's over there, which is like, this is like Mammoth, and this is Eddie Van Halen, and the other Van Halen. That's Van Halen's restaurant over there. And you got the Cirque du Soleil Cusa Circus, which is new over there. And of course, the rides for the kids. And you have the hot dog stick, lemonade, and all kinds of good stuff here. As you can see, this is November 21st. And people on the East Coast are probably in snow right now. But the weather is really good here, and it has something to do with climate change and the hole in the ozone layer. And I want to tell you a story about Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, which is what I was fighting for. They have committed elections interference. They're both not qualified to be running as 2024 presidential candidates. Donald Trump has been convicted by the IRS. And he's corrupt. He lets companies go bankrupt, and he doesn't pay his taxes. And more than that, similar to Kamala Harris, she has a relationship with Mike Pence, and Mike Pence has a relationship with one of the fighter jet pilots in Afghanistan that pulled a kamikaze mission, pulled a kamikaze to kill Osama bin Laden. In a kamikaze mission to kill Osama bin Laden. And there's such a thing as reincarnation, and Mike Pence and Osama bin Laden became one, which means that Mike Pence became Kamala Harris. But the same is true for Donald Trump, because he has a scheduled euthanasia, scheduled Satan occult euthanasia visit with Kim of North Korea. And not to mention that Donald Trump had a satanic worship with his first wife, Ivana Trump, who's Russia, and Leona Helmsley, who was arrested by the IRS for tax evasion with the Helmsley and the Ritz-Carlton. And so I'm telling you that basically the moral of the story is, even more important than a birth certificate is the true American patriot test, the true American polygraph test, patriot test. If there is a war, do you fight for the United States, or do you fight for another country against the United States? I've personally asked Kamala Harris this question: if there is a war, do you fight for Afghanistan against the United States, or do you fight for the United States against Afghanistan? And she said, I fight for Afghanistan. So for that reason alone, Kamala Harris should not be president of the United States. The same is true for Donald Trump, because he is compromised. He went into North Korea on a scheduled euthanasia, satanic occult scheduled reincarnation euthanasia with Kim of North Korea. If you ask Donald Trump, will you fight for North Korea? Will you fight for Armenia? Will you fight for Russia? Or will you fight for the United States? I guarantee you that Donald Trump will not be able to pass that polygraph test, similar to Kamala Harris. Which is why I was trying to kill two birds with one stone. And now I'm telling you also that Donald Trump is in a different timeline continuum. He can't even show up to his own inauguration. Is it live or is it Memorex? Even like Joe Biden would tell you that he is against what's going on in Iran and Israel. And Joe Biden is supposed to be like the same family as Donald Trump. But Joe Biden is Ukraine, and Donald Trump is Russia. So really you have Donald Trump against Joe Biden, Russia, Ukraine, and then Iran and Israel. So I'm telling you right now, it doesn't matter if it's your brother, your sister, your cousin. There's civil war going on here. And this whole thing of globalization is a Winn-Dixie. It's trickery. It's tricks in the sea. It's deception. There is no globalization. We must keep it America. Buy American, make America rich again, you know? And this whole thing of globalization is a trickery. So what I'm saying is that this election is elections interference. Donald Trump had illegal campaign funding with Trump Media and Truth Social for a website that doesn't even exist, that is running on my visualbasic.net code from youloveme.com and people friends, and my home equity loans, my credit card cash outs, balances, my clients, my members, for a website that doesn't even exist, for illegal campaign funding. This is not fair to the rest of the presidential candidates. They weren't able to compete. And if you're going to allow this election to go through, whoever you are in Federal Elections Commission, I found out that the boss, Anthony Blinken of the Secretary of State, he's not there anymore. Many of the cabinet members are not there anymore. The Federal Elections Commission boss is not there anymore. Guess who's running the Federal Elections Commission? Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan. Hey, Chaka Khan, Kamala Harris is not in the running anymore. Kamala Harris, if you're still there, you need to stop Donald Trump, because I don't want North Korea becoming president.